Have you ever felt that flash of heat, that tightening in your chest when anger takes over? You're not alone. Let me tell you a story about a man named Daniel. To his friends, he was the life of the party, always ready with a joke. But behind closed doors, Daniel had a secret battle. His anger was a storm, sudden and destructive. A misplaced set of keys could unleash a hurricane of frustration. A slow driver in front of him could trigger a tidal wave of rage. His family tiptoed around him, and his relationships were strained, all because of this uncontrollable temper. One evening, after a particularly explosive argument with his wife over something as simple as what to have for dinner, Daniel saw the look in her eyes. It wasn't anger staring back at him. It was fear. And in that moment, something inside him shattered. He saw the damage his anger was causing, not just to his home, but to the people he loved most. He felt a deep sense of shame and knew, with absolute certainty, that he had to change. But how? He felt lost, as if he were trying to tame a wild beast with his bare hands. His journey began the next morning. It wasn't a grand, dramatic gesture. It was small. He started by searching online for how to control anger. He read articles, watched videos, and learned about triggers, the specific situations that set him off. He realized his anger often stemmed from a feeling of losing control or feeling disrespected. The slow driver wasn't just an inconvenience. It felt like a personal slight. The argument over dinner wasn't about food. It was about his opinion not being valued. This was his first breakthrough, understanding the why behind his rage. Daniel then started practicing a simple technique he'd read about, the pause. Whenever he felt that familiar heat rising, he forced himself to stop. He would close his eyes, take a deep, slow breath, and count to 10. It felt unnatural at first, like trying to hold back a flood with a single sandbag. Sometimes the anger would still burst through, but he kept trying. He imagined the pause as a space he was creating between the trigger and his reaction, a space where he could choose a different path. He also started a journal. Every night, he'd write down the times he got angry that day. He'd describe the situation, how he felt, and how he reacted. Then he'd write down how he wished he had reacted. This wasn't about self-criticism. It was about creating a new blueprint for his behavior. He was essentially rehearsing a calmer, more controlled version of himself. He also began communicating his feelings instead of just exploding. Instead of shouting, "Why is this never done right?" He'd learned to say, "I feel frustrated when this happens. Can we find a better way to do it?" The change wasn't overnight. There were setbacks. There were days he slipped back into old habits and had to apologize. But with each small victory, each time he chose to take a breath instead of yelling, each time he expressed his frustration calmly, the beast of his anger began to feel less like a monster and more like something he could manage. His wife started to relax. The fear in her eyes was replaced by a look of pride and relief. Their home became a sanctuary again, not a battlefield. Daniel's story isn't just about anger. It's about the power we all have to change. It's about recognizing a part of ourselves that causes pain and having the courage to face it. It's a reminder that change doesn't happen in one giant leap, but in a series of small, consistent steps. Taking a pause, understanding your triggers, choosing a different reaction. If you're struggling with anger or any other powerful emotion, know that it doesn't have to control you. Your journey, like Daniel's, can start with one small step, one single breath. Help is available, and professionals are ready to guide you. You have the strength to rewrite your story. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more content that can help you on your own journey. See you next time.